In this world of labels, we are often reduced to a number, a data point on a screen. But an ancient teaching, passed down in my lineage, invites us to look deeper. It suggests that certain numbers are not labels, but gateways. They hold a resonance, a vibration. Imagine the year you drew your first breath. The final digit of that year, it is not an accident. Think of it as the soil in which the seed of your life was planted. This soil does not command what you must become, but it offers the unique nutrients and the specific challenges through which you are meant to grow. This is not a system to define you. It is a mirror, reflecting a light that has always been within. I invite you to gaze into this mirror with me. Let us not seek a label, but a path, a way to walk in greater harmony with the self, a way to flow with the current of your own life, instead of fighting against it. Prepare for a journey inward. It may not change your life, but it may change how you meet it. If your year ends in 0, you walk the path of the source. In my tradition, 0 is not nothingness. It is the emptiness from which all things arise. The silent pause between breaths that holds all potential. Your soul resonates with this source code of existence. You are drawn to the great why, the deep inquiries. The material world can feel thin to you, like a shadow play, because you sense the light that casts the shadows. This is your perception. Your challenge, however, is to not become lost in the vast sky of thought and forget the earth beneath your feet. An idea, no matter how beautiful, provides no warmth until it is made into a fire. Your sensitivity to the source also makes you sensitive to the discordance of the world. Your practice is to be a bridge, a tree with roots deep in the earth and branches reaching for the heavens. Ground your cosmic wisdom in small, tangible acts of kindness. Find a partner who is not afraid of your depth and who will sit with you in silence, not just fill it with noise. Your task is to make the timeless timely, to bring the wisdom of the source into the world, one clear action at a time. If your year ends in 1, you walk the path of the first step. 1 is the energy of the spark, the first step on a mountain path that did not exist before you walked it. You carry this fire of initiative. Within you is a knowing that a different way is possible, and the courage to find it. You are the pioneer, the trailblazer. The strength of your vision is a light for others. They see in you the courage they seek for themselves, and they are drawn to this light. But the fire that illuminates can also burn. Your challenge is a tendency to walk so far ahead that you forget others are walking with you. You may grow impatient with their pace, seeing their caution as a hindrance. The true strength of a guide is not to carry everyone, but to show them that they can walk on their own 2 feet. Your practice is to learn the balance between leading the way and walking alongside. Use your fire to light their torches, not to race ahead. Your task is to be the catalyst, to break the stillness and show others that the journey of 1,000 miles truly begins with a single, courageous step. Your well-being is tied to this expression. When the path is clear, your energy flows. If your year ends in 2, you walk the path of the bridge. 2 is the energy of relationship. It is the connection that turns 2 separate points into a path. It is the harmony that makes 2 notes into music. You came to this life to weave connections, to be the calm water that soothes the jagged shores of conflict. You feel the needs of others as if they were your own. You have the gift of seeing from another's shore, making you a natural vessel for peace. People who are lost in the storm of their own emotions find a harbor in your presence. The challenge, however, for one who builds bridges is to not make their home upon one. Your desire to connect every shore can lead you to forget that you, too, must have a place to stand. In your deep empathy, you can absorb the storms of others until your own waters are clouded. A cup cannot pour for others if it is empty. Your practice is to find the harmony within before you offer it to the world. Learn to build a gentle fence around your own garden, so you know what is yours to nurture and what is not. Your purpose is to be the living proof that divides can be mended, that conflicts can be met with understanding, that a bridge of empathy can carry the weight of any sorrow. If your year ends in 3, you walk the path of the spring. 3 is the energy of emergence. It is the bubbling spring that brings life and color to a silent landscape. It cannot be contained. You arrived in this world to be a channel for this joyful, creative flow, whether through word or song or a simple, vibrant way of being. You are here to express the wonder of it all. Your spirit carries the gift of brightening the world. Others feel their own inner springs start to flow when they are near you. Your laughter reminds them of their own. But the spring that flows everywhere at once can become a shallow puddle. Your great challenge is the temptation to chase every direction the water might go, scattering your vital energy. A creative spark without a log to land on quickly fades. Your work is to give your creativity a vessel, a form, a direction. Your life's task is to use your gift of expression not as a fleeting distraction, but as a source of genuine inspiration for others. Find a partner who delights in your light and understands your need to flow, but who can also offer you the steady riverbanks that allow your stream to deepen. Your health is this flow. When you are creating, you are well. Your purpose is to remind the world that life is not a problem to be solved, but a canvas for joyful creation. If your year ends in 4, you walk the path of the mountain. 4 is the energy of foundation. It is the steady, unshakable presence of the mountain that gives the valley its shape and safety. You came to this world to be this presence, to create order, structure, and a solid ground upon which beautiful things can be built. You are practical, you are dependable. Your soul has the gift of patience and seeing a long journey through, one step at a time. The world of ideas is a cloud. You give it the form of rain that nurtures the earth. Your greatest strength is this ability to create stability for yourself and for those around you. But the mountain's challenge is its own stillness, a tendency to become rigid, to resist the flowing winds of change. You may focus so intently on the placement of each stone that you miss the shifting patterns of the sky. Your need for a clear plan can bring you inner turmoil when life, as it does, deviates from the path. An old master would advise, true strength is not found in granite alone. It is in the bamboo, which is rooted in solid earth, but bends with the strongest winds. Your practice is to find the balance between structure and flow. Your task is to use your gift for building, not just for yourself, but to create systems that shelter and support others. In relationship, seek one who treasures your steadiness, but who will also invite you, from time to time, to dance in the rain. Your purpose is to be the foundation, to show the world the profound beauty of discipline, patience, and the strength that quietly endures. If your year ends in 5, you walk the path of the river. 5 is the energy of movement, of flow. It is the river that seeks new pathways and is forever changed by the journey. Others see a boulder as an obstacle. The river sees it as an opportunity to change course, to become deeper, to create a waterfall. You came into this world to experience its vastness, its variety. You carry a deep curiosity and a soul that craves the freedom to explore. Your gift is your ability to adapt, to release the old shore and flow into the new. Where others find fear in the unknown, you find excitement. You bring a fresh current to stagnant ponds. Your spirit inspires others to leave their safe harbors and explore. The river's challenge, however, is that in its constant motion, it can resist being held by any shore. A deep need for freedom may lead you to avoid the very channels that could give your journey power and direction. True freedom, and ancient wisdom tells us, is not the absence of riverbanks, but the freedom to flow powerfully within them. Your practice is to find the balance between your boundless freedom and conscious direction. Be like the wind, free, yet flowing from a source toward a purpose. Your life's task is to use your explorer's heart to widen the maps of what is possible for us all. Be wary of relationships that seek to build a dam around you. Your health is tied to movement and change. Monotony is a drought for your spirit. Your purpose is to be a living reminder that our boundaries are often just illusions, waiting for the river of a new perspective to flow through them. If your year ends in 6, you walk the path of the hearth. 6 is the energy of the heart, the warmth of the central fire. It is the shelter that turns a house into a home, the care that allows a seed to flourish. You came to this world to tend this fire, to nurture, and to protect. You are a natural caretaker, instinctively drawn to mend what is broken and to comfort those in need. Your soul carries the profound gift of a love that sees the best in others and helps them see it in themselves. You create a circle of warmth wherever you go, and those who are cold and weary are drawn to your light. The greatest challenge for the keeper of the hearth is to not burn their own house down to keep others warm. The desire to help is pure, but it can lead you to give away your own wood, leaving you with only embers. Your need to be needed can lead you to forget your own needs. Remember the teaching: you cannot pour from an empty vessel. True compassion begins with the self. Your practice is to learn to offer yourself the same warmth and care you so freely give to others. Find the balance of giving and receiving. Your life's task is to use your gift of nurture wisely, not to rescue others, but to empower them to find their own warmth. In relationship, you seek deep, heartfelt connection. Find a partner who will not only receive your warmth, but who will also bring you wood for your fire. Your purpose is to be a source of love in this world, a testament to the quiet power of a compassionate heart. If your year ends in 7, you walk the path of the cave. 7 is the energy of depth. It is not the noise of the marketplace, but the profound silence of a deep cave, where one can hear the heartbeat of the earth. You came to this world to journey inward, to seek the truth that lies beneath the surface of things. You are a natural mystic, an explorer of the inner realms. Your mind is analytical, but your soul is intuitive. It has the gift of seeing the patterns others miss, of hearing the whispers behind the words. People who are seeking deeper answers, who are tired of the superficial, are drawn to your stillness and your insight. But the one who dwells in the deep cave faces a challenge, a tendency to find the bright light of the outer world harsh, to grow skeptical of its simple joys and imperfections. The search for flawless truth can lead to disappointment with the beautiful messiness of humanity. True wisdom, my tradition teaches, is not in having all the answers, but in learning to live gracefully with the questions. Your practice is to find the balance between your sacred solitude and a gentle connection with the world. Do not hoard your discoveries in the dark. Bring the treasures you find back into the light to share. Your task is to use your inner wisdom as a lantern, helping others to navigate the dark passages of their own journeys. Your well-being depends on this rhythm of retreat and return. Your purpose is to be a guide into the mystery, to show others that the deepest truths are not found outside, but within the quiet cave of their own heart. If your year ends in 8, you walk the path of the weaver. 8 is the energy of manifestation. It is the skilled weaver who takes the raw threads of vision and discipline and creates a tangible, beautiful cloth. You came to this world to bridge the gap between dream and reality. You are ambitious, but also deeply practical. You have a natural gift for seeing the structure of things, for organizing resources, for guiding a collective effort towards a shared goal. Your soul knows how to take a powerful intention and step by step give it form in the material world. Your strength lies in your ability to hold a long-term vision and persevere through the painstaking process of its creation. However, the weaver who is too focused on the pattern can become entangled in the threads. The challenge is a tendency to control, to demand that every thread behaves exactly as planned. The drive for great accomplishment can, if you are not watchful, cause you to lose touch with the heart of your work. True power, an old text reminds us, is not the power to control others, but the power to master oneself. Your practice is to find the balance between your worldly ambition and your inner alignment. Use your success as a platform to lift others. Your life's task is to use your incredible ability for manifestation to create something of lasting value and positive change. In relationships, you need a partner who respects your drive, but also gently reminds you to feel the texture of the cloth, not just count the threads. Your purpose is to be a living bridge, demonstrating that material success and spiritual integrity can be woven together into one magnificent whole. If your year ends in 9, you walk the path of the ocean. 9 is the energy of completion, of culmination. It is the river returning to the ocean, where its individual journey merges with the whole. You came to this world to serve a purpose larger than yourself. You are a natural humanitarian, an old soul with a boundless heart. You feel the joys and sorrows of the world as your own. Your spirit carries the gift of universal compassion and an innate understanding that we are all connected, all part of one body. Your strength lies in your capacity to inspire others, to call them towards their better selves, to fight for those who have no voice. You are a lighthouse for those seeking meaning beyond personal gain. But the ocean that feels every ripple can be thrown into turmoil by every storm. Your challenge is the tendency to become so overwhelmed by the world's suffering that you drown in it. In your noble effort to carry it all, you risk exhaustion and burnout. The old teaching is clear: a lighthouse serves by standing firm and shining its light, not by plunging into the waves to save every ship. Your practice is to find the balance between selfless service and sacred self-preservation. Learn to create boundaries so you do not take on the pain of others as your own. Your task is to use your wisdom and compassion to inspire sustainable change. In love, you need a partner who shares your expansive worldview and supports your mission. Your purpose is to be a force for conscious evolution, to show by your own example that a life dedicated to love, compassion, and service is the most meaningful life one can live. My friends, our journey through these gateways has come to a close for now. From the boundless source of 0 to the oceanic service of 9, we see that your arrival in this world was not an accident. It was an inception point, a key. A teacher of mine once said, "When you understand the soil you are planted in, you stop fighting the conditions of your own growth." This is the beginning of peace. Perhaps you saw yourself clearly reflected. Perhaps you discovered a current within you that you had not named. Know that these are not boxes, but paths. Each holds its own light and its own shadow. 0, the bridge between worlds. 1, the courageous first step. 2, the weaver of harmony. 3, the joyful spring. 4, the steady mountain. 5, the flowing river. 6, the warm hearth. 7, the deep cave. 8, the master weaver. 9, the selfless ocean. But you are more than a number. You are the one who is walking the path. This knowledge is a map, not the territory itself. It is a tool. Use it to build upon your strengths. Use it to bring gentle awareness to your challenges. The truest wisdom is not in discovering who you are, but in consciously becoming who you can be. Your number is the first note of a song. It is not the entire melody. Now go and compose your music. Share what you have learned, not as a label for others, but as an invitation for them to look within. Thank you for walking this path with me. May your own journey be filled with clarity and a quiet heart.